Please try out this sum.
सर ऑप्शन ए होगा।
नहीं होगा, नहीं, ऑप्शन ए नहीं होगा।
সি হবে।
রাইট। If a principal P becomes Q in 2 years when interest R is compounded half yearly, and if the same principal P becomes Q in 2 years when interest S% is compounded annually, then which of the following is true? Okay, Q, that means Q is P into 1 plus R by 200 whole to the power 4, right? And Q is equals to P into 1 plus S by 100 whole to the power T. Okay, whole to the power when S will compound here. Now see both of them. Yes, so I mean, just by looking at it, we can easily say that of course R is less than C. You can imagine it that in 2 years compounded half yearly, P becomes Q. In the first case, P is becoming Q in 2 years and compounded half yearly, when it is compounded half yearly. So compounded half yearly means in 2 years how many interest you are getting? 4 interest, right? In 2 years you are getting 4 interest. Then P is becoming Q. Okay, Ritama, you can put yourself on mute and complete the sum of your student. Okay. Yes. So in the first case, P is becoming Q in 2 years when compounded half yearly. So in 2 years, how many interest are is this? How many interest is becoming 4 interest, and then P is becoming Q. And in the second case, P is becoming Q in 2 years when compounded annually. So in the second case, there are only 2 interest, but still P is becoming Q in 2 years only. So of course R is less than S or S is greater than R. Do you understand? Shutama?
Yes, sir.
So yes sir, does it have that? No.
স্যার কাশিও হচ্ছে
কিউটি। Oh my!
হায় রে ভগবান।
Okay, so you can see from this expression what you are getting. We are getting that 1 plus R by 200 whole square is 1 plus S. right? So when we are doing 1 plus r by 200 and the whole square of it, we are getting 1 plus s. So of course s is greater than r. Did you understand, Niladri, Ishika?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Okay. Try out this sum, please.
স্যার এই ইনস্টলমেন্ট গুলো কি এক একটা বছরে এক একটা ইনস্টলমেন্ট দিয়েছে?
3 ইকুয়াল বলেছে তো।
হ্যাঁ, 3 ইকুয়াল ইনস্টলমেন্ট মানে কি একটা বছরে 3 বার দিয়েছে নাকি এক একটা বছরে এক একবার দিয়েছে?
এক একটা বছরে, কারণ কম্পাউন্ড ইন্টারেস্ট সেটাই আমাকে ধরতে হবে, ঠিক আছে? মানে প্রত্যেক বছর একটা করে পিরিয়ড টাইম 3।
স্যার অপশন কি এ?
আচ্ছা ঠিক। That is right. কি ইউজ করেছে বলো, অ্যাপ্রোচটা কি?
আমি ফর্মুলাটা ইউজ করেছি এক্স বাই ওয়ান,
ওকে,
পি ইকুয়ালস টু এক্স বাই ওয়ান।
কোনটা? টি ইজ ইকুয়ালস টু
পি ইকুয়ালস টু এক্স বাই ওয়ান প্লাস আর বাই 100
ওকে ওকে
প্রথম
ওকে,
ইনস্টলমেন্টের জন্য
ঠিক
এক্স
আছে ঠিক
বাই।
আছে, বুঝে গেছি। ওকে, so say this is, so anybody else could solve it? So see, this is actually solved with the EMI. So this is actually EMI problem. Okay, EMI. These 3 equal annual installments means it is the EMI, right? So you borrowed 8,000 rupees from someone at 5% per annum compound interest, and you paid back in 3 equal installments. What is the amount of each installment? Okay, so the formula is this: 8,000 is equals to, okay, so each equal installments, right? So let each installment be x. So x divided by 1 plus 5 by 100 plus x divided by 1 plus 5 by 100 whole square plus x divided by 1 plus 5 by 100 whole cube. Okay, there is a derivation for this, but this is the easy formula. So you have this sum of 8,000 which is broken into 3 equal EMIs. This x is the EMI amount, okay, but on top of it interest is also there. So x divided by 1 plus x divided by 1 plus 5 by 100 plus x by 1 plus 5 by 100 whole square plus x plus 1 by sorry, not whole square, I mean whole square, it should be, I've written 1 square. Okay, so that is x divided by 1 plus 0.05 plus x divided by, this is 1.05 square, this x divided by 1.05 cube. Okay, and this also 1.05, so 1.05 taken common, so x plus, so if I take x common I'll get 1.05, I'll get 1.05 whole square, and I'll get 1.05 whole cube, right? Is what I'm going to get. Now if you see that this is becoming a GP series, if you look at it, this is becoming GP series, okay, where the common ratio, so if I just solve this one, solving 1 divided by 1.05, 1 by 1.05 square plus 1.05 cube, okay, this is, looks easy, but it's better that we do it with GP series. So the common ratio is, so what is the first term? The first term is 1.05, the common ratio is, who's this? Oh, drop हो गया इसका, a into r to the power n minus 1 divided by r minus 1. Okay. So this has become a little bit. So if I multiply 4, so 4 ones are 4, ones are 24. So 3704400 divided by 1261. Okay, now see, this is a situation where we need to apply that shortcut that I taught you in the beginning. You remember that division by 8 digit shortcut?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you see we need 3 digits. So at the top we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. In the bottom also we have to bring same 1 2 3. So 7 digits we have 3 3 6 and 7. So
এর কোনো শর্টকাট কিছু নেই
শর্টকাটই তো করছি ডিভিশনে। দেখো এটার একটা এইটা করার এই যে ইএমআই ফর্মুলা, এটা একটা বিশাল একটা ফর্মুলা আছে, আমি ফর্মুলাটাও দিয়ে দেবো এখন, কিন্তু সেই ফর্মুলাটা মনে রাখাটা ডিফিকাল্ট, আমি নিজেও মনে রাখতে পারি না, ঠিক আছে? ওই জন্য আমি এই ম্যানুয়াল মেথডে করি, ঠিক আছে? একটা বড় ফর্মুলা আছে, ফর্মুলা আমি দিয়ে দিচ্ছি, ওটা পারলে মুখস্থ করে না, জাস্ট পুট করবে, জিনিস বেরিয়ে যাবে, ঠিক আছে? কিন্তু এই ছোটোখাটো যখন এই ধরো 3টে ইনস্টলমেন্ট 2টো ইনস্টলমেন্ট, তখন এটা আমি এভাবে করে দিই, হয়ে যায় আমার। আর ক্যালকুলেশনের শর্টকাট অ্যাপ্লাই করি। তো দেখো ওপরে 7টা ডিজিট, নিচে 7টা ডিজিট করে দিয়েছি, নাও টেক অনলি 370 by 126, ওকে?
এটা 20 করলেন কেন
কোনটা 20?
x into 20 করলেন
দেখো এই যে পোর্শনটা, এই যে ক্যালকুলেশনটা, এটা আমি এটার ক্যালকুলেশন করলাম, এই পোর্শনটা,
ও আচ্ছা।
ঠিক আছে, করে নিয়ে আমি তারপরে ওর মেন ইকুয়েশনে বসিয়ে দিই। ওকে, সো উই হ্যাভ 370 ডিভাইডেড বাই 126, 126. So if I divide it, 126 by 2 is 6 2 is 12, 25, 254, 1. Okay, put a point, get 1, 126, 2 1. Okay, sorry, this will be 2. Okay, 116 it's going to be. Now 9 6 is 54, carry 5, 9 2 is 18, 23, 11. So 9 1 1 3 4. Okay, the point comes in, then 2.2. So anyways it is coming 2.92 something. Let's go and check the answer. Do we have 2.92? Yes, we have. The closest one is this one, A. So A will be the answer. Do you understand how to handle this part? You see, this is a place where we are getting a chance to apply that shortcut which we have learned. Okay, 8 digit by 8 digit. So what I did, I just took the first digit, 370 by 126. Okay, when I divide, I am getting 2.92. Okay, I know that since I have taken 3 extra digits over here, I need to multiply my answer with 1000 to get the desired value. But since I'm getting 2.92, I don't need to do those things. I'm getting 2.92 and I just go and see that okay, 2937 is the closest answer that I can select. So of course I can choose the option A. So let me explain this sum again. So this is an EMI sum. So you will have a certain principal, you have certain amount, okay, a big amount, and that big amount is paid back in 3 equal annual installments. So in that case, what you need to do, so x is the value of each equal installments. So 8000 is equals to what? X divided by 1 plus 5 by 100 plus x divided by 1 plus 5 by 100 whole square plus x divided by 1 plus 5 by 100 whole cube. Okay. So now what is happening? 1 plus 5 by 100 is 0.05. The rest is calculation. Now see, from here I can see that x I can take common. Say I took x common, I get 1 by 1.05, 1 by 1.05 square plus 1 by 1.05 whole cube. Now this is a GP series. Clearly it's a GP series. So I apply the sum of GP series formula. So this I think I have not yet given you. So when we will do APGP, at that time we will have this formula. So this is a GP series formula. Okay, what is the GP series formula? Sn is equals to a into r to the power n minus 1 divided by r minus 1. This is the GP series formula, where a is the first term, r is the common ratio, n is the number of terms. So here, what is the first term? 1 by 1 by 1.05 is the first term. Then again what we have? R, common ratio. So common ratio is 1 by 1.05. Tell me, have you understood this thing? So A is the first term, which is 1 by 1.05. Common ratio, how to find out the common ratio? You divide this by this. You see, you will get 1 by 1.05. Okay. So what is the summation? The summation is A into r to the power n, how many terms are there? 3 terms are there. So 3 minus 1 divided by r minus 1. What is the common ratio? 1 by 1.05 minus 1. If I solve it, I am getting something like this. Now see, it is what is over here, 20 cube, 20 by 21 cube. Now I know, I remember that 20 cube is 8000 and 21 cube is 9261. I remember, since I've done it many times, I remember that. So I used, I took the benefit of my memory. 21 cube is 9261. I've written. Okay, and the denominator is going to be 1 by 21. Now see, I have taken minus common from up and down. That is why 1 came in front. Now see, 21 got cancelled out, and on solving this I get this. Now I put it back to this equation. Okay, and I get x as this big value, and now here I apply the shortcut and I get 2.92. I am giving the shortcut formula. Have you understood this calculation?
Yes.
Ishika?
Sir,
हाँ बोलो.
sir, if we do this by taking out the amount of first year, second year, and third year, then what will be? Then how will be the second portion of taking out EMI?
Amount of the first portion, year, second year, third year. See, the amount is actually x. In the first year, you are going to pay x as the amount. In the second year, you are going to pay x as the amount. In the third year, you are going to pay x as the amount. Your amount is the EMI actually. Okay, for the first year, you see, for the first year, what you are going to pay? You are going to pay x. Okay, that is equals to p into 1 plus r by 100. Okay, so this p value is this x divided by 1 plus r by 100. Right, this p value is x divided by 1 plus r by 100, because 8000 is the money that
Yes,
you borrowed.
sir.
8000 is the amount of money that you borrowed, but you are going to actually pay something. You are not going to divide 8000 divided by 3 and going to pay it, right? You are going to pay something more. So if you divide 8000 by 3, you will see that you will get a lesser value, but you are paying something more than that, and that more value is only this x. This is the final value. So we are actually adding all the p's. X is the EMI. Okay, and then we are finding out x. So for each year also you can do it. So this is the principal for the first year, this is the principal for the second year, this is the principal for the third year only, you see. And on adding all these things, I am getting 8000.
Okay, sir.
Okay, if you divide 8000 by 3, you will get how much? You will get 2666. But what is the EMI amount? 2937. So this 2666 which you will get by dividing 8000 by 3 is this value. Okay, p. But actually you are not paying 2666, you are paying actually x. Why? Because there is an interest added on it, right? So making p as the subject only, we have added the 3 EMIs, three principles we have added. You got my point?
Yes, sir.
Ishika, Niladri, Ritama, did you understand the crux of
Yes,
this
sir.
solution?
Yes, sir.
So 8000 is broken
Yes.
into 3 years. Okay, the principal, if you divide 8000 by 3 without considering any interest or anything, you will get 266.67. So technically you are supposed to pay this one because you're taking 8000, you're borrowing 8000. But what about the interest then? There is interest compounded annually. That means for every year that interest is compounded. So that means for the first year, what you are going to pay, this is going to be your principal, this 266.67 into 1 plus 5 by 100. This for the first year. For the second year, again you are going to pay x only, but this time it is going to be 1 plus 5 by 100 whole square. Again in the third year, you are going to pay x only, 2666.67 1 plus 5 by 100 whole cube. Okay, now from this formula I am making this 2667.266.67 as the subject. So if I make 266.67 as my subject, what I am going to get? X divided by 1 plus 5 by 100. from the second one, if I make 266.67 as a subject, I'm going to get x by 1 plus 5 by 100 whole square. From the third one, if I make 266.67 as a subject, I'm going to get x by 1 plus 5 by 100 whole cube. Now, on adding these numbers 2666.67 three times, I'm going to get 8000, right? I'm going to get 8000. So that is what we did. We added the three principles, and in the process of doing that, we actually got to find the EMI, which is 2937.67, something more than 266.67. You understood how this formula came, how this operation came?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I will write down a formula. Okay, for Supratim. Supratim wanted a formula, but this formula is difficult to remember. That is why I don't refer it. So the EMI formula is P into R into 1 plus R to the power n whole divided by 1 plus R whole divided by n minus 1.
স্যার আর একটা ফর্মুলা আছে,
কোনটা
ওটা
বলো তো?
ছোট। অ্যামাউন্ট মানে যেটা লোন অ্যামাউন্ট
হ্যাঁ,
ডিভাইডেড বাই
লোন অ্যামাউন্ট।
স্যার বলবো, লোন অ্যামাউন্ট দ্যাট ইজ এ
হ্যাঁ,
ডিভাইডেড বাই 1 মাইনাস 100 প্লাস 100 বাই 100 প্লাস আর টু দি পাওয়ার এন ইন্টু আর বাই 100।
বাপরে বাপ, আমার তো তার থেকে
স্যার
এটাই
আপনাকে পাঠাচ্ছি,
পি ইন্টু আর ইন্টু 1 প্লাস আর হোল টু দি পাওয়ার n
দাঁড়ান আমি
ডিভাইড
এটা
বাই,
পাঠিয়ে দিচ্ছি গ্রুপে, দেখুন এটা ছোট ফর্মুলা একটা।
পাঠাও দেখি। So this is one formula that you can follow. It is P into,
স্যার
okay,
দেখুন পাঠালাম।
okay, A divided by 1 minus 100 by R whole to the power n into R by 100. Okay, we can try out this one also. আচ্ছা, এটা অ্যাপ্লাই করে কি আনসারটা আসছে?
হ্যাঁ এসছে,
ওকে, ওকে, you can,
2937.67 তো আনসার।
হ্যাঁ, right, okay, you can learn this formula as well. Okay, so you have many options in front of you. You can learn this formula, P into R into 1 plus R whole to the, so here R is the divided the rate value, okay, the rate of interest, okay, I mean after dividing by 100. So P into R into 1 plus R whole to the power n divided by 1 plus R whole to the power n, and then down 1 minus 1. Either you can remember this formula or the formula that Supratim sent, that also you can do. Okay, or you can do it by a semi automatic method that we did earlier. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, so have you copied the previous sum, this sum?
Yes, sir.
Shritama, have you? Oh, you did it yourself only. Okay then, try out this sum.
So 2500 হবে?
Actually, I am also getting a closer answer to that, but the answer is 2000. Good. I'm checking. I made a mistake over here. Stress limit is x by 2. I'm trying to find shorten this calculation as much as possible. Sorry, this calculation is taking a toll.
স্যার ওটা 3 বছর হবে না, ওটা 4 বছর ধরতে হবে।
আমি এখানে 4ই ধরেছি। কোনটা, এটা? না না,
হ্যাঁ, না না ওটা বলছি না, আপনি ওটা 4 বছর ধরেছেন তো, 2000 আসছে আনসার, মানে ক্যালকুলেটরে করলাম,
হুম,
ফর্মুলাটাতে বসিয়ে 2000 আসছে।
2000 কারেক্ট।
ক্যালকুলেশনটা খুব ঝামেলার।
হুম,
পয়েন্টে প্রচুর উত্তর আসবে, মানে সবকটাকে রাউন্ড অফ করে করে নিতে হবে।
ঠিক আছে, আমরা এটা এই সামটাকে পরের দিনকে কন্টিনিউ করছি। ঠিক আছে, এই ক্যালকুলেশনটা আমাকে একটু শর্টেন করতে হবে, এত লম্বা ক্যালকুলেশন হলে হবে না। ওকে, আমরা এই সামটা থেকে পরের দিনকে কন্টিনিউ করবো। ঠিক আছে, আজকে এখানে অফ করছি। এই সামটা একবার দেখবো আমি। ঠিক আছে, এটা আমি একবার ভালো করে এটাকে করে তারপরে একটা ইজি প্রসেসে করব।